Welcome back. I have been missing in action. I do apologize. All month of February, I have been doing a lot of moving and getting things situated. If you would like to contact me for a personal reading, down in the description box, you're going to find my email address and also my social media links. And there's also PayPal donations so you can donate to this channel. Today's reading is going to be for Taurus. This is their March of 2020, kind of a monthly, weekly love reading. We're just going into the month. We're just going to kind of see how this plays out. I did have two cards that came out while I was pre-shuffling, the Empress and the Devil in the reverse. So I have these two cards right here. And I wanted to talk about this for just a second. I think that a lot of you are definitely feeling your strength with this Empress card. I feel like you're going through a trial, a tribulation here with the Devil card. Some of you need to be careful with substances, smoking too much, drinking too much, partying too much, any of those types of things, too much sexual energy, however that pertains to you. But I do feel like even though you might be struggling through aspects of this Devil card, at the same time you still are reaching your full potential with the Empress card of being a earth sign. Okay, so that is a earth card, and so just try to watch that because you do not want those things to overcome and overtake your Empress. So your stance, your abilities to move through the frequency in the way that you choose to do it. All right, Taurus. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Once again, this is for March 2020. This is for Taurus. This is into their love reading and just personal life in general. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, please check your sun, moon, and rising signs, as it will not resonate with everybody. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I do have Temperance, so that's always a good sign. I like that. I feel like for some of you, it took you a really long time, right, to release from a certain situation, okay? For some of you, I do think that social media, some of you might be looking at the person that you're dealing with. You might be looking at their social media, vice versa. They also might be looking at yours. With this in the reverse, though, I kind of feel like maybe it's an energy of stopping. No longer really spying on the other person. Maybe the other person's no longer really spying on you. And the reason being, 10 of Swords in the reverse. It was a completion. People felt stabbed in the back. This could be you. This could be the other person. But somebody felt like they were done really wrong. Okay, this is very intense energy of an ending, but it's an ending that was very difficult to go through. After that ending, though, you have 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is paired next to the Queen of Cups in the reverse, okay? Now, you're going to have a 10 of Cups because it came right after your 10 of Swords. This is a completion. As soon as you complete this cycle, you then are moving on to this cycle. Now, only problem I see here is with this Queen of Cups, somebody might be a little bit reluctant as far as maybe they're not letting people in as much, okay? As soon as this cycle is done, there's a whole new beginning for you. That's crazy. It's like beautifully crazy. We have a beautiful, crazy madness here. What is going on with you, Taurus? You could be dealing with a water sign. We also do have air in here, and we do have earth. Essentially, that doesn't really matter, just if that seems to correlate with you in any way. The Chariot, I feel like a decision is coming up to be made somewhere. This could pertain to your love life or just your personal life in general. You could be getting ready to go through some major changes. some completely 100% full 180 changes here, because we're literally leaving one situation and going into another. Now, when we go into the other situation, like I said, I need you to be really mindful of being careful with substances, overusing, overabusing anything, okay? I know that it can be stressful going through changes like this, but you have to try and remember to give yourself rest and respect your body by not putting a bunch of garbage in that. I mean, that could even go all the way down to too much fast food, okay? Let's get a card for the Empress. Why is the Empress here? This is for Taurus, March of 2020. The Tower in the reverse. So there was a Tower moment that you went through in the past, which has now come to light. It is actually prepared you to become what you are now. For the next step of your life, you had to go through that in order to find a certain aspect of yourself that you didn't actually have prior, okay? And I think now, for some of you, after the Tower moment, it took you a really long time to understand, like, why did the Tower moment have to happen? But now that it happened, I think you're beginning to see why you had to go through that. You're beginning to see the beauty that you still have, even after going through such a, crazy endeavor. A Tower moment, whatever that was for you, okay? Let's see why the double is here in the reverse. This is for Taurus, March 2020. Why is the double here in the reverse? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody has decided to stop working towards something. Somebody has put some things down. Maybe even with that devil in the reverse, some of you could be trying to quit smoking, quit drinking, quit partying so much, quit having sex. If you're promiscuous and it becomes a problem or dangerous in some sort of a way, I just feel like some of you are recognizing your addictions. And actually, some of you are going to try and actually stop the addictions. Stop feeding them. Okay, so that's great. Some goals, some after the new year goals. That's always okay. All right, why is the Page of Swords here in the reverse? We know why the Page of Swords is here in the reverse, Taurus. All right, I did have the Hanged Man come out. Let's get one more card. Ooh, ooh, all right. That's a lot of cards. All right, I did have Hanged Man, and then of course we had it again. The Son of Swords, which is again the Page of Swords. Hanged Man is in the reverse. Okay. Someone's still spying on somebody. Somebody has retracted back, maybe isn't spying as much, but someone else is. Okay, so I believe the two of you are still sort of looking. Still pondering. Still searching. We're still looking at this other person, okay? But I don't understand why. Even looking at the entire situation in different aspects at this point. Somebody is realizing the situation, realizing what happened. Maybe they're thinking about how they could fix it. Somebody's in their head, and we still have the energy of either you or the other person or both of you are still sort of checking up, looking. We definitely have that energy, but third eye into the mind, definitely looking at the situation in every single kind of aspect. I feel like somebody is reminiscing deep. Maybe conversations that you had, certain smells maybe inside that person's home. I mean, like, really, somebody is going way deep down and thinking very profoundly about the situation, okay? Whether it's good things, I mean, maybe even someone, either you or the other person is looking at like bad and remembering, you know, all the fighting or why we are not together anymore. But there's definitely pondering going on somebody's end. Let's go ahead and clarify this 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is for Taurus, March 2020. Why is the 10 of Swords here in the reverse? All right. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. And Ace of Swords. Yeah. I don't really see a reconciliation because we have 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? But again, Ace of Swords, somebody is definitely in their head and they're thinking about it. I think someone's thinking about the good things, the bad things. They're thinking about all the things. Somebody ponders a reconciliation. Somebody might even be manifesting a reconciliation. I can see that going on just because there's so much thought process in this that obviously somebody is doing something within the frequency waves with this because there's so much thought. There's so much thought. I don't actually see this person coming back as of yet. Right here, this doesn't... Two of Pentacles just showed itself to me. So somebody's thinking, how can I make this work? How can I add this to my life? It's already so busy. I feel like some of you are very, very busy right now. You have a lot of change happening. 9 of Swords in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So anxiety, sleepless nights for some of you is dissipating. The stress... I feel like some of you are getting more rest, more sleep, and not so stressed about the situation. Why is the 10 of Cups here? This is for Taurus, March 2020. Why is the 10 of Cups here? 9 of Cups in the reverse. Before 10, you have to reach to 9. Someone's going through a completion. There's something that somebody wants, but I feel like they can't have it. They know that that's going to be their 10 of Cups, but for some reason they cannot have that. Okay. They're trying to think and wonder how they can overcome this. Somebody wants something that they cannot have right now. Okay. Let's get one more card on the 10 of Cups. It's like somebody's waiting. Mother of Wands, but in the reverse. Okay. Somebody is staying single in a situation for whatever reason. I do see a lot of arts involved. Could be an artist. There could be traveling too. I do see traveling. Maybe you and this other person are very far apart, and in order to be together, you have to travel to the person. But I do see that somebody is like waiting. They're waiting for their 10 of Cups. 2 of Swords on the bottom of the deck as I'm talking about that. Why is the Queen of Cups here in the reverse? This is for Taurus, March of 2020. Why is the Queen of Cups here in the reverse? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Somebody feels burdens, right? So somebody has their walls up and their guards up. They might be letting it down in order to move on into the 10 of Cups, okay? Somebody is emotional. But very, very beautiful. Empress, Mother of Wands, and Queen of Cups. We have somebody who is very, very maternally just gorgeous. Somebody who's very outstanding and a lot of people notice that this person, and they do see the beauty that this person has, okay? But somebody is very up in their head. Very, very up in their head. I'm going to go ahead and just grab one more card on this reading for you, Taurus. Five of Swords. So I feel like this is the energy of you. I feel like you're doing things, manifesting things, and rearranging your life quietly. Very, very quietly. One of the readers that I really, really like to watch, Rich Loop. He just had an amazing Taurus reading that he did this week. And same, Five of Swords. I think he actually had Seven of Swords, but in all the same, watch out for any gossip. Stay away from gossip. Stay away from anyone who's gossiping about you, who doesn't have anything good to say about you. And also, if you are going along with specific plans and you're not telling anyone about it, don't just go along with your plans. Follow your path, follow your frequency. I feel like you kind of know what you're doing. Just keep manifesting the things that you need and the things that you want. All right, Taurus. So that's what I have for you. Kind of an interesting, kind of a weird reading. Take it however it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if this reading did resonate with you, please like this video, share this video if you think that it would benefit anybody that you know. Please like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you guys again very soon. Take care.